Hello everyone, Minky here with the next part of Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. It is now time to take on the league and no, I'm not dreading this in the slightest. Oh god, man. Okay, so I have done some training and I might have overtrained a little bit. I don't know, I've gone to level 6 and I might have overtrained a bit. I have looked into the Pokemon a little bit as well and do know one of them coming up, and that's going to be a nightmare to deal with, but for now we'll just look at these 6 Pokemon and see how they're doing. So here we have Harryposa, the Hariyama, which you all know. They've got the Amulet coin, because I'm going to be sitting about first against the first league member. And that's their moves at the moment. I'm going to teach moves TMs at the moment actually. Because I figure I'd do it on screen, because it's one of those things I feel like TMs are good to show on screen in this case. Here's Minute Trick. With these moves, I haven't healed actually since I've been going around a little bit for berries and whatnot, so I do need to make sure I do this. I need to heal, I should say. I don't want to go like a weekend. Here's Plusher. These moves I'm going to keep Flash on them because I might as well at this point, because it's still useful. I mean, 70 accuracy, that's bad. But I mean, that's just as bad as Thunder under normal circumstances. But it is what it is. I've got some moves, so there's. Oh yeah, they've got the spell tag as well. They've always had the spell tag as well, because they came with that. So that was a rare fight. I think that was a 5% chance of getting that as well. So I was really lucky. Here's Weffer, the cast form, which I know cast form is not the greatest by any means, but they're one of my favorites, and I figured I wanted to take them along with me for this last little journey, if you will, last little bit, if you will, game. So yeah, here they are on the league. It'd be nice to get them through to the end. But that's going to be worrying what any of these fail, because they're going to have league the Hall of Fame ribbon then. But assuming I do survive to the end at least, but it is what it is. Here's Ishiro, the first Gloom we got, because they've got better stats than the other one, or at least mostly better stats anyway than the other one. And I don't really have an item, no. I barely have any items to give to these Pokemon, to be honest. And finally, Swordbat with the black glasses. They've pretty much always had the black glasses, so you know it's a power bite, because these other moves do get stab anyway, but bite doesn't. So on Swordbat obviously. So you know, I looked into it as well. The black glasses and the other items and whatnot, they only do 10% of this generation, but in Generation 4 and onwards, apparently they do 20%. From Generation 4 and onwards, so that's quite the niceness. I mean, I knew at some point it went up to 20%, but I didn't think it was Generation 4. I thought it would have been like Generation 5 or something. But I don't know. I mean, this is at least something. You know, I mean, it's at 66 power then for bite, 75 power for poison ban because of stab. There's no item for that. That you can get the item. It is an infinite respawner item. You can get lucky with Kegnia, and I think Mercedes as well. And then I don't have a Sharp Beat. I forget. Oh, the Sharp Beats was from Dodo and Dodrio. So Fly. I mean, Fly is Fly. It's what it is. I couldn't get rid of that without getting another Pokemon to just randomly have it, if you will. It's just to have like you know, which that's the whole thing anyway. But yeah, everyone here is level 60 except for Torkoal and Nincada. Nincada is still level 19 as I was recording this video. So I mean, maybe well, you'll see in a bit depending on how things go. But everyone's level 60 except for Torkoal, which is level 66. I don't think they really have any weird moves, if you will. Or any new moves, I should say. Flail, Flamethrower, Strength, Body Slam. pretty normal stuff. You, I might teach you a new move, I'm not sure. Magic Worm. They have Hyper Beam, I think that's a new move. It's not too bad. But it's actually really nice because it doesn't do... it's 90 accuracy, you know, it's a 2-turn move technically, but it hits on the first turn and there's a recharge move. So, you know, and it's really nice because if you can bait the opponent, you know, with Hyper Beam, you can swap out and skip the recharge turn. But you have to swap out in order to get that skip, if you will. You do get a skip on the recharge turn in Generation 1, because that's like, I'm pretty sure that's a glitch kind of thing, or an exploit or whatever. It's not like a legit, it's not a proper thing, if you will. It's not supposed to skip this recharge unless you swap out, but if you swap out, it's because you're swapping out. You know, it's not, you know what I mean? So, there's that. And they have Surf as well. Surf's really nice, it's quite powerful, 95 power. Look at this, 95 power. That's really good on a move that you need to have. And it's really nice. I mean, it's not the best special attacks, obviously, because it's Gyarados, but even so, it's still pretty nice. Ishold, there's stats, pretty much the same moves, except to Sleep Hands and Stun Spell, I think. Mushroom, they've not really changed. I realised as well that Force Swipe is an egg move, so I can't really get Force Swipe on them at the moment, and it's pity as well because they're male as well, so I can't really get it without breeding with another Mushroom or another Shroomish or whatever, you know, or getting a female or Ditto or whatever, so yeah, that is what it is, unfortunately. Here's Maybelline. Nothing really different about them. And then Code they're actually tall, like since like part what? I don't know when I got them, but they're actually tall since I got them basically. And since I got to level 19 and almost level 20, whenever that was, I can't even remember, to be honest. It's not even been that long, to be fair. When did I start recording this? November? October? Last year? When was that? It's April now, so it's been like half a year. So yeah, it's quite the it's quite set up. Now I'm not going to teach all these straight away, but I'm going to teach some of them. Hyper Beam, now these are in the shop where I bought so many of them. I do want to teach some of them, because some of them are really nice to have. I don't want to teach one to Harry Poser, because Harry Poser, they've got great physical attack, and that kind of comes with the fact that they're obviously fighting types, and they typically have good physical attack. I mean, that's 60 damage. That's 60 straight damage without being affected by like any. It doesn't get affected by, you know, Intimidate or anything like that. So, yeah, I want to keep Fake Out just for the fact that it's a really nice move, I think. That is a really nice move, I think. But it's risky. That's the thing. It's risky. So I'll get rid of Smelling Salt for now, because there's no way I'm gonna power it. Well, there's miniature, but there's no way I'm gonna use up that. I guess there's barely ever gonna be a chance of that, and even then, it's not really gonna come into play too much here. I don't think it's gonna come into play. Now that I said that, I watch it pop up a few times. You know what? I will teach Hyper River Flash actually, but I'll do that in a second. Oh, when I say in a second, I mean I'll do that in a moment when I've gone through all these moves. Thunder Trick has that. That's probably the only one that's worth having it. I could do this Weather as well to cast form, but they don't have Rain Dance, so I don't know if I want to do that at the moment. I obviously teach the Flush Off, but Flush Off doesn't have the good special attacks, or at least they're better physically, so I'd rather have it on, you know. I mean, I could teach it to Harry Poser, but the thing is, this is the only Earthquake team you get in this game, so I don't know. I don't know about that one, to be honest. So I'm going to skip on it for now, but I am going to teach other stuff. Return, you can get that every 7 days from the return guy in Pacific Lodge. Did they show that off? I'm pretty sure it did. If not, I'll make sure to show it off at some point. But yeah. Midwing. Now this is actually a very Hariyama move, if you will. I feel like this should have been his ace move, if you will. Not his ace move, but you know what I mean? Like his sort of wannabe ace move kind of thing, if you will. I feel like that should have been the case. Shockwave, obviously I want to teach this to a minute trick. I mean, Cast Form is just extra moves, if you will. For them, Plush Off again, same reason why I want to teach Plush Off from there. The nature there does get stab on it. But they have some pretty nice moves as it is. I could teach a quick type, but I'd rather not. I'd rather have that, like, priority. Sandstorm, I don't really have anything that's good against Sandstorm, really, to be fair, right? Yeah, I don't have anything that can resist Sandstorm, and you might think, like, Cast Form, but Cast Form doesn't have a Sandstorm form, which is really unfortunate. It's really weird, but I guess, yeah, I mean, I heard an explanation for it. It's apparently because they're not, that Sandstorm isn't a weather condition in real life. Whereas the other three are, which, I mean, I guess, but I feel like it's a video game. I feel like that should kind of take over a little bit, if you will. And I'm not saying it's wrong. I don't actually know, to be fair. But I feel like, wow, that's actually really nice. I feel like it should be, what's it called? I feel like it should be fine to teach over, if you will. Alright, fix that, yeah. Like, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, okay, fair enough, Sandstorm isn't a real weather condition in real life, but make an exception, that's it, that's what I'm thinking of. That's what I think they should do to Sandstorm for Cast Form. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it still affects Weather Ball, but it's the worst one because it does make it a rod type move, and it does make it 100 power, I think, from what I remember anyways. And I'm pretty sure that it does it under the other 3 circumstances as well, on the, you know, Sunny Day, Rain Dance, and Hail, you know. But in that case, you're also getting stab because Cast Form does change type as well. So I don't know, but in Sandstorm, Cast Form doesn't change form or type. Therefore, they don't get the Sandstorm boost, if you will. So it's really unfortunate. You know, it's one of those things that's just like, you know, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, at the end of the day, I don't know. I just feel like I just wish it was. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I think you know what I'm trying to say, though, basically. Alright, Plush Off with Hyper Beam. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of money, by the way, from that. I mean, look at that, I'm already at 162,000. Because, like, I'm getting money from, like, because I battle trainers sometimes as well. When I do my stuff, when I do my rounds and training. And I also get a blue fleece as well to sell for money, so that's always nice. Alright, yeah, it's time to unlock the end. Oh yeah. Alright, are we ready? No. Quick little thing, by the way. I don't remember where I heard this. I feel like actually it might have been Born Video. But I think I heard that it is only Winona and Rawley's badge, the 2nd and 6th badge, irrespectively, that are required to get past this section. That's what I've heard, but I don't know, because obviously normally he gives you serve anyway, which you need to get here. But that is so weird because you need Norman badge to. You need the Brawling badge to get the Norman badge. Anyway, I put up the never zipper bottle. However you say that. Let's go. Alright. Alright, here we go. First league member. Cindy. Like that look you're giving me, what, the one of nervousness now. Guess you'll give me a good match. That's good. I feel good. Alright, you and me, let's enjoy a battle that can only be staged here in the Pokémon League. Aww, no. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. It's because it's a Nuzlocke. That's what's putting me off, if you will. Like, I know that I'm over leveled for this by like a Corsa. But at this point, it's the lowest level, if you will. But like, I know that I'm over leveled somewhat to it, but at the same time it's you know, it's wow, it's Baker damage, that's actually really nice. But it's just the fact it's a Nuzlocke. You know, if I lose all 6 members, they're gone, basically. Yeah, they are gone, if you will. That means cast form 2, which to be fair probably isn't that big of a deal. But at the same time, that's still they put themselves in full restore range. But at the same time, we've got Pokemon like Hariyama here, who's got a really good physical attack stat. So obviously, like, I don't want to lose them, you know? And I've just realised I didn't get any healing items. Do I have any healing items? What do I have? Well, I'm not going to use any here, but okay, I got super potions. I got max potions. I got 1 full restore. I got full heals. Okay, I've got something. I've got something of a bunch of healing items. So at least I've got something. Also, reversal does increase in power. Yes. Nice. Yeah, reversal, like I said, it increases in power the less HP you have. So if you have less, so the fact that they've got less HP means now it's going to do more damage. But remember, they have an accuracy drop, so I'm actually going to swap to get rid of that because they did a sand attack. So let's go. Yeah, wow, unevolved, not unevolved, but I've got like a not fully evolved Pokemon here. So that's also something. I'm also slightly at a disadvantage here as well. They didn't think to look for a Leaf Shot or Sunstone. I don't even know if we have any. But obviously, you know, we have. I'm sure there's somewhere. Okay, nice. Yeah, I completely forgot that they have extra sanctuary. But yeah, which I shouldn't know about, by the way, because Nuzlocke learns at level 49. That's what the Bulbapedia said about them, but. Alright, let's go back to Harry Poser. See what we can get out of this. Alright. Nice. Well, not really, because they do have a good attack stat. That being Harry Poser, obviously, but like, obviously the fact that I managed to take him down in 1 hit. Yeah, that was the ace Pokemon as well. That was Sydney's ace Pokemon, so you know. Okay, I'm gonna swap out because this is a little. Yeah, that's a little unfair, I feel like. So whatever his last Pokemon is, I'm gonna swap out. Crawdont, okay. I mean, to be fair, it's a super advantage move. I want to give everyone a chance. You know? Because remember as well, to be fair, I am a Gen 3er, so I should be a bit more better at this than what I'm showing. You know, like I shouldn't be as over leveled. But my excuse is as well that it's been a while. I'm very rusty at, especially Emerald. Like I'm more expertise in Sapphire than I am Emerald, which isn't much of a difference. but it's enough of the difference, I think, to the point where it's like, I think, like, I have at least a somewhat excuse, if you will, to keep going as this, so, yeah, and I completely got to heal as well from the Minute Trick, but that's fine. That's fine, it's not, I guess not too much of a issue. Alright, Phoebe. Alright. Yeah, I only have 2 people that are good against this, and one of them is actually weak to them as well. It's mutually weak. Okay, I have 3. Minute Trick and Sword Bat. Have a bite. Alright, let's go. Between Mad Pyro, nice. Did I get Bayonet from Mad Pyro? Nice. I'm trying to gain the ability to commune with Ghost type Pokemon. Yes, the one that I don't have with Pokemon is extremely tight. So come on, just try and see if you can inflict damage to my Pokemon. Still that. Go Harry Pairs and I just somehow find a way anyway, yeah. Alright, let's see how good we are. Alright, Protect, that's fine. Oh wait, no, that mills me for PP though, doesn't it? Oh, that mills my PP still because he's got Pressure, which takes 2 PP as of 1. Oh, that mills though. Oh, that's actually, no wonder they have Protect. It's to help mill you of your PP in case you go down that route, in case you need to mill so much and whatnot. Wow, man. I didn't even think about that. In all honesty. Hey, look at this, nice. It's almost a mirror match kind of thing. Bayonet versus Bayonet. Yeah, I feel like this is a bit. I'm gonna use Feint Attack because at least a little bit, because Feint Attack, it works off the worst to start, even though it's the wrong way around kind of thing. Which is kind of funny, but it's what it is. It's just Hyper Beam. Ghost type on Ghost type, right? Ghost type Pokemon. Ghost type. Oh, okay, wow. I actually had a slide. Okay, wow. Oh. Yeah. That's 100 health right there, though. Wow. They can't have a. I don't think they have a priority move. I don't see what it would. Okay, wow. That's on the edge. Touching on the edge of the pain. Dusclops. Isn't that our last Pokemon? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's our last Pokemon. Ooh. Yeah, it's risk. They're probably gonna survive. Yes, nice. Okay. Sableye. Sableye, they have no weaknesses. Oh. Who do I send out? I don't even know how good their special defense is. Or what moves to look out for. Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, if we look at you, 155. Okay, you are roughly the same amount of special attackers. Yeah, but that was stab though. Shadow Ball was stab. I can't use stab moves here with weather because they're normal type. It's not gonna affect them. Ooh. Alright, let's send that Sword Bat, see how they do. Alright, yeah, that was the last Pokemon, wow. Or the ace Pokemon, I should say. Yeah, it's a completely like mirror of a team, if you will. Like just 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 kind of thing. Okay, wow, double team, that's not too bad. Right, nice. Did they not use fake out because they know I have inner focus? And maybe? Oh yeah. Oh, that battle theme is so nice. The wind theme, I mean. There's definitely a bond between you and your Pokemon too. I don't recognize it. I didn't recognize it, so it's only natural to say lost. Yeah, but I'd like to see how far your bond will carry you. Go ahead and move on to the next room. I'm gonna heal. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to heal too much in battle if I can get away with it. But outside of battle, I'm gonna heal if I need to. I'm way too scared of losing a team member. I still have those 6 soda pops as well. It's actually amazing. And those were the 6 you get from the field as well. Whatever it's called, the beach area as what is it called? I can't even remember. Slingport, that's it, that's what it is. Wow. Yeah, that's how rusty. Alright. I just realized I didn't get double money from that last battle. Alright. My name is Glacia of the Elite Four. Travelling from afar to Hoenn so I may hone my ice skill. All I have seen are challenges by weak trainers. What about you? I'd get rude giving that the first 2 before you, but okay. Maybe they rotate it. It would please me to no end if I could go all out against you. Yeah. Gosh. No wonder I'm feeling a chill down my spine. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, they're getting up there in level. I'm gonna be careful actually about reversal because reversal I don't have too much PP. Oh wait, no, I do actually have. There's one and I. Evers and Max Evers. Yeah, Max Elixirs. Evers, okay, nice. I think, you know, I think Lanoon, Piccoon got theirs for me as well, so that's really cool that I got some from them. If that is where they're from, so I hope it is. And then, that's pretty cool, that they're still technically with me all this time later. That's really nice. Alright, I should have used data, I guess. I was hoping to avoid I was hoping to avoid you having to use them using the full restore, but well. Yo, I should have taken that time to actually get rid of the paralysis, actually, I think about it. Yeah. Let me do that. So I don't want to paralyzed. In fact, you know what? I do have these as well. Not TMs. I do have these. I've been growing these, so I should get some of these to my Pokemon. Yeah, Body Slam. I wonder if that's their best move then. Because in all fairness, it's like that's probably like neutral. Like, is Ice Beam super effective? I don't think. I mean, not super effective. I know it's not super effective. Is Ice Beam not very effective on fighting types? Or Ice type moves, I should say. Are they not very effective on Ice types? I'm guessing it is. Because otherwise they'd probably do that. Given that, you know, it's super effective. Given that it's not very effective, and Hypers also has Big Fat as well, which that weakens Ice type moves as well, as well as Fire type moves, but obviously it's not going to happen here. Ice Beam, okay, wow.